Hello again, everyone. Scoons Comics here with another exciting, oh so thrilling comic book haul. Yes, people, I did good. I did good again. Ugh. I am addicted to going to half-price books. I can't stop. The place was dead for a long time. No new books. Now I'm practically going out there every day because there's always something new. And usually something vastly underpriced, and I get a great deal, and I get to hunt, and it's amazing. So yeah, I've been going a lot on my lunch hour, whatever. It's totally normal. Normal people do these things. Anyway, so I went there yesterday, and there was nothing there that I didn't think there really was. I picked up two books, Captain Marvel #4. I just like this cover. Rogue taking on Carol Daniels. Pretty cool. Carol Danvers. I like that Amanda Connor artwork. Cool. And speaking of great artwork, Silver Surfer #12 from this Mike Allred run. I enjoy this series a lot. This is an issue I needed. Cool. So 2 comics, not bad. Picked up some Star Wars books for Tom, Comic Book Creature. Good guy. He likes the Tarzan. Cool. So I'm getting ready to leave. I go up to the counter to pay, and they have these 2 long boxes behind the counter. And they've been there for a month now. I've gone through them. I've been there when other people have gone through them. If you ask nicely to the cashier, usually they'll let you go through those. So I'm there, and I said, the heck with it. I remembered seeing a few issues of the 1997 Deadpool run, like the first 12 issues, and I bought issue 11 last time I was there. But I thought if I can get those for $1.50, it might be something good to have just in the collection, right? So I asked to go look through them, and the young lady said, sure, just if I don't think any of them are priced, but if they need to be priced, we'll price them for you real quick. Okay. So I dig through the first box, it's all the same stuff, but the Deadpools are gone. I'd been there when other people were digging through these boxes. And the second box was about half full, but it was almost exclusively Uncanny X-Men and good Uncanny X-Men. And I started getting really excited. I desperately hoped that the first appearance of Gambit would be in there, X-Men 266. I unfortunately sold my copy a couple years ago during some financial hardship on my part. And I've regretted it, and I want it back, but I do not want to pay what people want to pay for it. Anyway, long story short, there's no payoff to that because it wasn't in there. Sad. But a lot of really cool stuff was. So, but none of it was priced, right? So I took it up there, and the girl said, and I tried to bluff her because I've done this before as well. Oh, these two books I'm buying are $1.50. I think they're all like $1.50. So just ring it up for $1.50. No, she didn't do that. She called her manager over who gave the books to another guy, and I watched the guy, and I'm playing it cool. Just playing it cool. Don't want to give my hand away here. And he's just kind of casually flipping through these books, and I'm like, oh, he's not looking. He's not surfing the internet. He's not doing nothing. I'm going to get these books. And he says, well, the comic book guy that puts these books out, he's here. He's in the back. Let me go talk to him and see if any of these need to be priced. And if we do, we'll do that. Oh, okay, that's fine. No problem. So I'm just standing up there, just looking at random books, CDs, whatever. Just waiting. Patiently. Playing it cool. And he comes back with this stack of book in hand and says, they're all $1.50. And for one of the first times, I was really happy I was wearing my COVID mask because I don't think I could contain my grin. So here's what I got. These are all $1.50 each. I'm saving my best 2 for last, so the rest of these are pretty much in order. Uncanny X-Men 117, first appearance of the Shadow King, Origin of Professor X. This one's not good shape. This one's chewed up in the corner. But for $1.50, oh yeah. Iconic Dave Cockrum cover here. Uncanny X-Men 145, Doctor Doom. Again, sadly, this bottom corner is a little dinged up, missing. That's unfortunate. But again, for $1.50, really cool looking book. Rest of these books are complete. Uncanny X-Men 148. This is the first appearance of Caliban. Minor X-Men character, but still first appearance for $1.50. I might have bought this one last time. It looked really familiar. Uncanny X-Men 154. This is the, it's like the origin of the whole Summers family, right? Oh, this is great. Here's one I started to get excited about. 158, second appearance of Rogue. This is a $20 comic all day long. $1.50. Great shape. Wow. These comics, I picked all these books up. A lot of them had labels from mycomicshop.com. So something like, I wonder where these X-Men books are coming from. So I got that big haul before, and now these, and I just, it's interesting to me. 159. 160. This is the first appearance of Ilyana Rasputin. Later becomes Magic. Minor character. Pretty cool book. Another $20 comic, I'd say. 15, 20 bucks. But that's awesome. That's great. 162. Great cover. 166. This is the first appearance of Lockhead, Shadowcat's little dragon, little alien dragon. So that's a cool book. 169. These are beautiful comics, and to get them all for $1.50 each is so impressive to me. 173. I think this is the first issue where Storm gets like her weird mohawk. Pretty sure. So that's worth the whole trip, right? 194. What a great run of books, man. Oh, here we go. Uncanny 201. This is the first appearance of Cable as a baby, Nathan Summers. This book I remember from my Wizard magazine days as a kid was always in the top 10 for a long time. So I was very excited to get this. I'm like, oh my gosh. 1992 Brian is so excited about this comic. I'm Brian, by the way. That's me. Uncanny X-Men 207. Great Wolverine cover. I already have this book, but I like it so much. Uncanny X-Men 210. First appearance of the Marauders. I confused the Marauders and the Morlocks a lot, so I wrote it on the back here. The Marauders. Again, this was a comic when I first started collecting. I collected baseball cards forever at a place that sold both comics and baseball cards. And I always remember this comic book was on the back wall by the register. So I knew X-Men from like Spider-Man cartoons and things, and I was like, that's got to be a very important issue of X-Men. It's really not. I mean, it's very affordable and fine, but anytime I find it, I'm like, ooh, that's a super important X-Men book. I should buy it again. I'm weird. Some good newsstands coming up here. X-Men 234. Another great Wolverine cover. Here's another great key. 248. This is Jim Lee's first artwork on the X-Men. Isn't that amazing? $1.50. Ah! Love half-price books. 254, I just like the costumes. I like whenever they show off these yellow and blue costumes. 256, this is Psylocke in her new costume. Newsstand edition, beautiful shape. And the second appearance, 257. Issue 275. I do love those costumes. And then these last two were the ones I was just overjoyed to get. This one's in rough shape, but it's complete. Uncanny X-Men 135. Dark Phoenix Saga. John Byrne. Gorgeous. $1.50. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. And then my last one, here's a book I've wanted for a long time, but I've never pulled the trigger, and I'm so glad I found it so cheap. Uncanny X-Men 244, Newsstand Edition. First appearance of Jubilee. For someone who enjoyed the X-Men cartoon a lot, first appearance of Jubilee is a very important book in my mind's eye. I have no idea what Jubilee's even doing in the comics anymore. No clue. But I'm thrilled to have this comic book. These 2 books for $3 grand total. That's amazing. Ah! Where are these books coming from? And the guy that's pricing these books, some of these X-Men books he puts in like half-price books has a more expensive comic section, like Behind Glass. And he's put some up there for $50. But they're not real keys. They're older books, like they're in like the John Byrne run. Why? Why has he chosen those and not others? Makes no sense to me. And I keep wanting to like tip this guy off to like just to tell him, like I want to like be like, man, I've talked to him a few times, we've chatted, and I want to just be like, can you text me when you just get new books and you don't kind of like do anything special, just let me know. But I feel that's going to tip my hand off too much, and they'll start to pay more attention to what they should be priced. So I'm just going to keep going there a lot until this well dries up. But this is great. This is great. I'm so excited to get these books. Love comics. That's what I got this week, people. Hopefully I'll have some new and exciting things next week. Everybody be safe, be well. I'll see you soon.